Hello, welcome back to Deadsalot Wars. It's been a while. I know it's been a long time since I did an episode. I'm back after a week's hiatus, and it is finally back returning back once again for 20 to 8 days of complete mayhem. And we're here with day 12. Yes, so last time we I think left off was it's sort of the we had an electric launch, dance on Kia, panic attack, and Little Egypt, and that was a good fun episode. It was very short, but it was a good fun. And then we saw the African Championships later on that day for the Saturday bonus. But yeah, we're back here. So it's Sunday, the 1st of October. It's now October. Where has the year gone? And without further ado, let's get on with this. Let's get on with day 12. So without further ado, let's get on with it. This is sort of the Halloween 2019 reunion, if you want to call it that way. From Italy, Mastiff. Mastiff we've seen in Deadsalot Wars multiple times. They're from Italy. They got a flip at the front. It's a very wedge-shaped robot. They competed in Robot Wars as well. And the Mastiff is hoping to tear all to pieces. From Preston in Lancashire, Megahertz LT. Megahertz LT made their very first appearance in this. By the way, just so you know, in this episode, this is all the original, how they all looked back in that competition, just so you know. So all the robots are how they were before. So yeah, this is Megahertz LT. We've not seen them in a very long time in Deadsalot Wars. They're back with their flippers. They were beaten by Mastiff in the first round, but will they get revenge on Mastiff in this match? That's what I see. From Morpeth in Northumberland, Nuclear Flipper. Nuclear Flipper won that tournament back then. Can history repeat itself with its powerful wedge-shaped flipper, triangular wedge-shaped flipper? Can they do well in this battle? And yeah. Or will they? Or will someone else claim the title? Well, let's see. From Luton in Bedfordshire, Death Strawberry. Death Strawberry, legends of Deadsalot Wars. And finally, obviously we've seen in multiple Family Robot Wars series before. They are obviously an account Mayhem winner as well, winning the RCM's account Mayhem 2020. But they're back with their original look, because obviously they've got a new look now. This is the original Death Strawberry, back again with a flipper, hoping to throw all opponents out. From Harrow in London, Battenberg Carnage. Battenberg Carnage is back. It's got a nice script at the front. They made their first appearance in that competition. Well, they haven't changed much for it. This is the same design they've used since 2019. But can they do well, or will they be sugared out? From Stevenage in Hertfordshire, Flat World. Well, this is not the current Flat World. This is the original Flat World, but now it's obviously been retired. But they just brought it out for this episode. It's a flat machine with a really nice flip at the front. It made it all the way to the final back then. But when they lost to Nuclear Flipper, Nuclear Flipper flipped them out the arena. But yeah, they're back in the arena and hoping to maybe get vengeance and hopefully claim the win. From Hertfordshire, The Trap. Oh, we have not seen The Trap since forever really. The Trap makers first appearance in a very long time. It's this axe and this flip at the front. Will The Trap be good or not? And finally from Leighton Buzzards in Bedfordshire, Fat Boy Tin. Fat Boy Tin. Oh, well, this is the original Fat Boy Tin. Fat Boy Tin has actually been rebuilt since then, but this is the old version. Technically, this could be its retirement match for this version of Fat Boy Tin. They made their first appearance in that competition. I think it was the first heat as well. They were in. So, yeah, so it's a sort of blast from the past, this competition. Do you remember the Halloween competition? Also, you may notice there's a bit of a new look. That's the Wars from their side walls. Yes, we're calling this the Deadsalot Wars Den. So without further ado, Rubberteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate slowly off and away, and here goes Massive on to Death Strawberry, flipping them up away. And already Death Strawberry flipped over by Mastiff, and Death Strawberry self right there. Definitely Mastiff. Megahertz LT wants to, obviously, I think they want revenge on Mastiff. And Death Strawberry flipping up Nuclear Flipper slammed into the wall by the trap. Not seen in Deadsalot Wars for a very long time. Here comes Death Strawberry. Oh, Death Strawberry flipped them out. What a flip by Death Strawberry, sending out Nuclear Flipper. So history will not repeat itself. And here comes the trap onto Death Strawberry, and the trap pushing the pit right spot in the pit has gone down, and they really been moved. Flat Boy Tin and Flat World, you're meant to move, and here comes Flat World onto Flat Boy Tin. Well, we're not doing very well. These are all old machines, so you can expect it about age well. And there goes Master flipping up Master Carnage and Master going in after Megahertz LT. Like I said, Megahertz LT may want some revenge because Master did beat them back in that competition. Here comes Batman Carnage slamming Megahertz LT into Growler. Growler coming out to try and bite down on the software. He want the blue screen of death, does it? Here comes Massive onto Flat World and Flat World. There you go, not doing so. And Flat World. And coming after Mastiff. Mastiff flipping them up. By Flat World. Flat World seems to be a bit outdated, doesn't it? This design of Flat World and Massive Carnage trying to flip them up. Oh, and look at this, Death Strawberry on its back. Now, they can't go out the arena that way anymore, unfortunately, so they can't. And Mastiff going on to Batman Carnage. Oh, well, I say they can't go out the arena that way. They just house Batman Carnage just house Mastiff. Is Mastiff's going on to Death Strawberry. Death Strawberry needs to get away. Death Strawberry's surviving. Death Strawberry. Trying to flip up the trap. Self-right, oh, the trap gets its axe stuck on it. Yeah, and the trap, pushing and ramming into the back of Death Strawberry. Here comes the trap onto, Megahertz LT, trying to flip up, but it's not doing so. But you're going to use the axe, I think, instead. The flipper's struggling, I think. Here comes Flat World. I think Flat World was the one to beat the trap back in that competition. Oh, and into Growler again. Growler wants to try. Oh, Flat World's underneath Growler. You don't want to be there. Growler is not in a very good mood, and he will report to Mr. Psycho, his best friend. Even though Mr. Psycho is retired, even Mr. Psycho, I think maybe one of the greatest. He's got Flat World onto Fat Boy Tin flipped up at well. Flat World's managed to survive. I mean, Fat Boy Tin's managed to survive so well in this so far. Here comes Flat World himself, right? Is so here comes Mastiff flipping up the trap. Oh, and look at this pushing. Look at this pushing from a Megahertz LT, and I can't remember how many appearances Megahertz has made. I think they've made a couple, may made one, and Megahertz getting underneath Death Strawberry and slamming him against the wall. It's a good slam there by Megahertz. Megahertz seems to be good. Oh, underneath Death Strawberry, familiar with flipper that is. You don't want to go underneath there, Death Strawberry, and themselves. Right, Death Strawberry flipping it and flipping him again. Death Strawberry going after the computer. It's had enough. It's gonna rate oil. Oh, now Megahertz LT gonna try and lift them up. Oh, Death Strawberry trying to self-right itself. Can Death Strawberry self-right? Yes, they can. They self-righted themselves. Here comes Fat Boy Tin. Fat Boy Tin just rammed into and well fell over. Oh, here comes Megahertz LT. Are they gonna pit the Fat Boy Tin? And there goes Fat Boy Tin down the pit. They're gone. Here comes Megahertz coming on the attack. Megahertz trying to lift them up. Megahertz doing so well in this match. This is good stuff from Megahertz. And this Megahertz going to get Flat World out here. You know, the Flat Earth's going to be upset again. They are. There goes Flat World, and they massive. Sorry about the poor commentary, but I've done this in a week, so. Here comes Flat World and ramming into the side of Death Strawberry. And here comes Megahertz LT. Oh, they're coming in for Death Strawberry. Oh, they've got them on the side. Can they get them up and out of the arena? Can Megahertz get them up and out? Megahertz get them up and out? I don't know. Oh, they don't manage to. They've got them back in the arena again. Here comes Master flipping up Death Strawberry. It's a good fight so far. Some robots seem to not be able to do much, but and the trap nearly went out here. Here comes Death Strawberry, Mastiff, flipping him up, and coming up on again. It's a flip broken on Mastiff onto Death Strawberry once again and out. Death Strawberry gets rid of them. Here comes now Megahertz LT has got them on the side. Well, again, can they get rid of them this time? No. Can the trap self-right? Death Strawberry can't self-right there because they'll just flip themselves out of the arena. Now Megahertz have got rid of them. Megahertz to do. Oh, this is a surprise. I would not have thought Megahertz would have done this well, but they are. Megahertz picking them up and coming after the trap, lifting them up back on the wheels. Megahertz coming in on the attack again and slamming against the wall. Megahertz. Slamming, Megahertz slamming, the trap against the wall, the trap, trying to get underneath, and the trap underneath, and the trap, flip them up there now, the trap flips up Megahertz this time, Megahertz self-rights, the trap trying to close it's flipping down, so it doesn't get stuck on top, and now the trap underneath them again, the trap trying to flip them. There comes Megahertz as well. Megahertz doing well. This is a really good match so far. Now pushing Megahertz right into Shunt. Shunt going to attack Megahertz now. Is attacking the computer. Will this be a rage quit? They won't rage quit, will they, in this match? Oh, I hope not. I've done plenty of rage quitting myself before. And look at that. And slamming Megahertz against the wall there. The trap. This is a good matching it. And there goes Megahertz slamming against the wall, using around the bottom ram plate on the robots, and there comes the trap. They're trying to use the flipper and flipping them again. This is some good match here. And now Megahertz trying to lift them up. Now getting on this side wall and lift them up, trying to get them up and out of the arena. Now Megahertz has got them where they want them and slamming them again. The trap wants to try and self-right. And Megahertz again, they're getting on top of Megahertz, look at that, picking them up again. And lifting them up. And that's a good snap, that's a good pick up. Megahertz is doing it again, look at that. Megahertz trying to lift them up, look at that, that's some good suplexes and dropping them straight out. Look at that, what a performance there by Megahertz. I would have never thought million years Megahertz would have won that, but look at that, they did so well. That was a good match. I know it was a very random four-way melee, but that was a good way to kick it off again, re-kick this mini-series off again. But yes, Megahertz LT has won this very convincingly, and that was a really good match. A good Uta there from Megahertz, I thought. Megahertz just picking them up and dropping them straight out of the arena. There was just some good stuff there. Death Strawberry throwing robots out of the arena. What did Death Strawberry? Still has the Deadsalot Wars curse. They just seem to not be able to win anything, Death Strawberry. But but Nuclear Flipper was the first one to go out. But I mean, sort of Death Strawberry. Actually, technically, Death Strawberry was one of the first, I could say, memorable matches was against Nuclear Flipper. So and Nuclear Flipper beat them. So that was probably vengeance from them. And yeah, I mean, these are all robots. I might probably bring back Megahertz. I mean, most of them have been retired, but I thought to just bring them out again for fun. That this series is meant to be fun, and it has been good, this episode. And yeah, so that is all I have to say. I shall see you tomorrow for more of the 28 days of complete mayhem. I shall see you later. Goodbye.